My beloved, I see you. I see the burdens you carry in silence. I see the brave face you put on for the world. And I also see the exhaustion in your eyes when the door finally closes and you're left alone with your thoughts. You've been trying so hard for so long to fill a space inside that feels hollow. You've tried filling it with achievements, relationships, distractions, with noise, anything to drown out that whisper that something is missing. You've performed, you've strived, you've twisted yourself into shapes you thought would finally make you feel whole, only to realize the emptiness is still there. And in that space, lies have started to take root. Maybe they were planted a long time ago by a careless word, a painful experience, or a world that just didn't know how to hold the magnificence of your spirit. These lies have grown in the dark, and you've started to mistake them for the truth of who you are. They whisper that you're flawed, that your feelings are a burden, that your longing for something more is a sign that you've failed. They tell you you're disconnected, lost, and totally alone in this feeling. But I'm here to tell you, with all the love that created the stars, that these are not your truths. They are ghosts. And today we are going to gently and lovingly ask them to leave. Let's talk about the lies you've learned to believe. The first lie, and maybe the most painful one, is this: you are disconnected from your spirit. You feel it, don't you? It's like there's a pane of glass between you and the world. You're watching your own life happen as if from a distance. Moments that are supposed to be joyful feel muted. Connections that should feel deep seem shallow. You might even look in the mirror and feel a strange sense of non-recognition, wondering who this person is, just going through the motions. It's a profoundly lonely feeling. It's a quiet, internal crisis no one else can see. The world keeps moving, and you feel like you're standing still, unable to find the rhythm of life. The lie says your spirit has left you, or that you've somehow lost the way back to it. It tells you you're spiritually numb because you failed, that you did something wrong, aren't praying hard enough, meditating correctly, or aren't high vibe enough. This lie is an expert at building shame. But here is the truth. Please, hear this in the deepest part of your being. That feeling of disconnection is not a sign of absence. It's a profound sign of presence. It is your spirit, your truest self, calling you to come home. It's not a punishment. It's an invitation. Imagine your life has been a loud, crowded party. For years you've been shouting over the noise, trying to hear and be heard. But now your spirit has gently led you out of that room and into a quiet hall. The sudden silence is jarring. It feels like emptiness, like absence. You can't hear the familiar chaos, so you think you've lost something. But this silence isn't empty. It's sacred. It's a space created just for you, so you can finally hear a different sound, the soft, steady whisper of your own soul. The feeling of disconnection is just your spirit's way of saying, hey, the noise out there isn't serving you anymore. The way you've been living isn't aligned with who you're becoming. Come this way, come deeper, come home to me. This isn't a void to be afraid of, but a sanctuary to enter. It's a holy pause, a divine intervention designed to pull you from the surface of your life into the profound depths of your being. You were never disconnected. You were just being recalled. The second lie is one that has probably followed you your whole life. It's the brand that feels like it's been seared onto your heart. You are too much. You're too sensitive, too emotional, too intense, too deep. You feel things with a power that seems to overwhelm other people. Your grief is a tidal wave. Your joy is a supernova. Your questions about life and the universe aren't simple. They're vast and searching. You've been told, in 1,000 subtle and not so subtle ways, to just tone it down, be less, feel less, want less. And so you learn to build a dam inside yourself. You learn to hold back the flood of your emotions, to swallow your passion, to shrink your own presence just to make other people more comfortable. You've become an expert at apologizing for your own existence. You carry the weight of feeling like a burden. You walk into a room and immediately scan it, figuring out how to be smaller, quieter, and less demanding. The lie tells you that this core part of your nature is a flaw that has to be managed, hidden, and controlled. Now, let this truth land in your heart. The parts of you that the world called too much are not your flaws. They are your spiritual gifts. They are the very essence of your divine design. Your sensitivity isn't a weakness. It's your sacred instrument of perception. It's how your spirit feels the world, connects with others, and senses truth. Your intensity isn't a burden. It is the fire of your purpose. It is the engine that will drive you to create, to heal, and to love with a force that can change the world. Your deep emotions are not a problem to be solved. They are a holy language. They are your guidance system, your direct line to the heart of what truly matters. The world can be afraid of your depth because it's used to the shallow end. But you were not made for the shallows. You were made for the ocean. The parts of you that felt like too much for small containers were never meant to fit in them. You are not too much. You have simply been trying to fit your infinite soul into a finite world. Stop apologizing for your light. You were given it so you could shine. For so long you've lived under the weight of these lies. But now, we're going to pivot. We're turning away from the shadows to face the unwavering, brilliant light of the truth. This is the core message, the truth that will heal that feeling of emptiness. The truth is, you were never empty. You are not a vessel that needs to be filled, but a light that needs to be uncovered. You are not a problem to be fixed, but a masterpiece to be revealed. The spiritual emptiness you've felt isn't an absence of you, but an absence of your awareness of you. Hear this as a promise for your life. You are seen. You are known. You are held. I know you by your true name, the one whispered into existence before the world ever gave you a label. I was there when you were formed, knitting you together with intention and pure delight. I designed the very sensitivity you were taught to hide. I ignited the very passion you were told to dim. You are not, and have never been, a mistake. Your journey, with all of its detours and heartaches, has been held in a grace so immense it could hold all the oceans. The times you felt the most alone, I was closer to you than your own breath. The tears you cried in the dark, I gathered every single one like a prayer. The fundamental truth of your existence is this: you are beloved. Not because of what you do or what you achieve or how well you perform, not because you're good or perfect. You are beloved simply because you are. Your worth is not up for negotiation. It is a sealed and settled fact of the cosmos. It's in your spiritual DNA. You are not spiritually bankrupt. You are infinitely resourced. You are not disconnected, you are the connection. You are a unique, irreplaceable expression of the divine, a note in the symphony of creation that no one else can sing. The entire universe shifted to make room for you, and it rejoices that you are here. Let this truth begin to fill the spaces where the lies used to live. You are not searching for love. You are love, remembering itself. Words are powerful, but they're just seeds. To really let them grow, we have to water them with action. Not with striving, but with gentle, loving presence. The journey home to yourself isn't a marathon, it's a series of small, sacred steps. So I want to invite you into a simple practice. This is not another task for your to-do list. Think of it as an offering of peace to yourself. For the next 24 hours, or any time you feel that familiar ache of emptiness or hear the whisper of an old lie, just pause. Stop whatever you're doing. Place a hand over your heart. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Take one slow, deep breath, and in the quiet of your own mind, whisper these 5 words to yourself. I am here with you. That's it. I am here with you. This isn't about forcing a feeling. It's an act of profound compassion. In that moment, you are making a promise to your own heart. You're saying, I will not abandon you. I will not numb this feeling. I will not judge this ache. I will stay. I am here with you. You are becoming the loving presence you've been looking for outside of yourself. You are showing up for your own soul. Each time you do this, you dismantle the lie of disconnection, one gentle breath at a time. This is how healing begins, not with a battle, but with a quiet, loving return. This letter was meant to find you. It found you not by accident, but by a kind of divine appointment at the exact moment your spirit was ready to hear it. Carry its truth with you. Let it be the new voice that speaks over the old lies. When you feel the ache of emptiness, remember it is not a void, but a sacred space of homecoming. When someone makes you feel like you're too much, remember that you are a universe of divine light. And above all, when you feel unworthy or unseen, remember that you are deeply, completely, and unconditionally beloved. This isn't the end of your healing, but it is a powerful, beautiful beginning. You are on your way home. If this message resonated with you, I invite you to make it real. Share in the comments one lie you are ready to release. Your story and your vulnerability might be the very thing someone else needs to see to begin their own journey. In sharing, we remind each other that we aren't alone. You are seen, you are known, and you are so loved.